Hello, hello, everybody. Angie here. Coming on with day 7, I think it is, of my 12 days of Christmas ephemera makes for our junk journals. Today I've got an easy make, and I thought you guys might get a little inspiration out of it. Today I'm working with old greeting cards, the covers of greeting cards. I always save my greeting cards. I have a stack of them, at least this big at this point, and I try to go through them and use, the oldest ones first, of course, and just kind of incorporate those into journals when I can. Those are Christmas cards, birthday cards, anniversary cards, any type of a card that I really am taking with the image. I mean, I save all my cards, but I file them separately. I cut them down in half. I file the image in one area, and I file the sentiment in another area, and I keep what the recipient or what the sender sent in the message, and I put the year and stuff like that. So yeah, I save my cards. But anyway, I thought I'd share with you what I'm doing today in this journal. I have chosen, I think, 3 or 4. Let's go through, I'm not sure which. And I wanted to just show you a couple quick ways. We'll do one together, but they're so easy. I didn't think we need to make them all. I just show them to you. Here is one. Let me pause for just a moment. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's well and in good spirits and just as peachy and happy and joyful as you possibly can. Okay, now we could get into our make. I have to wish everyone the best of days possible when I can. Okay, so here is a greeting card. I just love that little image there. This was something that I chose. It's where you take the greeting card in the matching envelope. Okay, so this is a 2-piece make here. And you cut the card down, you separate it from the sentiment side and just use the image. And I attach the image to the flap of the envelope. Okay, and you're actually going to use the envelope as a pocket. Okay, so you've got a little interactive element here. You've got a nice little flip, which we all like. Okay, then you put it down on your page wherever you want to in your journals, and then you've got a back pocket here. And I've just got a blank card that I haven't decorated yet. So then when you put it down, you've got yourself a nice big pocket there. And then you've got your nice little interactive piece here with a flap. And then you've got yourself another little tuck spot pocket here that's already created with the envelope. And then you just decorate it. So I just decorated this one with a little crochet trim, brought in a little red rickrack. And then I wanted to incorporate some of that when you open it up. So I brought in a little bit of the rickrack. I put a little mini tuck spot here, tucked in a little Christmas ticket. And then I used some little elements from the digital kit that I'm using in this journal. And it had some little corner pieces here. And then I fussy cut a bell with a wreath ornament there. And I thought that was really cute. So all I got to do is tuck some goodies in there and finish up there. Okay, so that's one way. Okay, and that's using the front of the card in the matching envelope. Okay, let's see. Here's one. This is the second way I use this one. I love this image. And the images are so beautiful on cards. I mean, it really simplifies the decorating process of it. You've got gold foil, you've got glitter, you've got shine, you've got shimmer, you've got the beautiful rich colors. There's really not much you need to do when you use the fronts of cards in your journals. So this one here, I just put it directly down. I glued it at the top and the bottom, and I'm using it as a side belt, as a set belly band. So I've just got to tuck some goodies in there. And then I had just the smallest piece of rickrack left over, and I just put it down right there. But isn't that gorgeous? And I thought that kind of went well with this side because it's there's greenery and trees there, and it just says, "Oh, Christmas tree." So I incorporated that on that page. So I thought that was well. So we've got a pocket, we've got a belly band, and I thought I had another one. I'm not sure. Oh, yep. Okay, this one here, isn't she gorgeous? Oh my gosh, the cardinals. like I said, you really don't need to do anything to these cards. I mean, they're so beautiful. This one I just put directly down on a page, and I'm using it as a side tuck pocket, okay? And then this one here, I've got another card front, and I haven't done anything with that yet. I just need to probably shape up the card a little bit around the edges, and maybe back it with some coffee dyed paper, and I've got myself, and put a little tab pull right there, and I thought the birds went really well together. And I just put a little word element with some cheesecloth right there. I mean, really don't need to do anything, but I thought that went well together, so I used that as a side tuck pocket there. All I need to do is finish that up. So that's another way. And then I've got one more that I thought we would, oh, and that's this one. Okay, so that's this one here. Another beautiful, beautiful image. And I thought I'd make that into like a framed look pocket as well. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way for the moment so we can get into this. And this is a very large card, so we're going to have to cut that down. So I was just trying to think of where I want to cut it. I definitely want the house, but we're going to have to lose some of it. And I have these couple digital frames that I thought I would use, so I'm going to cut these down real quick, and we're going to see which one I want to use, because I'm really undecisive on that, but I won't know until I get the actual specific size, so I can lay it over my card front and see how much of the greeting card I'm going to have to cut down. So let me trim this right fast, and see what we're working with. Get a little bit of white, that's okay. I could bring some ink in if I have to. Okay, there's one, and I'm gonna have to fussy cut the other one. I'll probably end up having to use the smaller inner frame, but we'll see. Okay, let's get that out of the way. And bring in another knife and a ruler, and then let's trim out the next one. And depending on how you use these digital frames, you may want to back them on, you know, and strengthen them. But the way I'm going to use it, I think I'm going to probably just put it directly down on the card front. And this is already sturdy enough, so that will be good. But depending on how you use it, keep in mind you may have to strengthen it and back it with something. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to use, see, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Ah, okay, I'm just gonna cut all 4 of them out, guys, because I don't know which one I want to use. Okay, so give me a second. This is gonna be a pretty easy project. It won't take long at all. The most time-consuming part is getting the piece cut out. And another way that I love to use greeting cards is use the front as a front for a journal cover, and just make yourself a mini journal. They work great for that as well. It all just depends on the size of your card, how you're going to use it in your journal. Like this card front here is pretty large, so of course I'm going to have to cut that down, but some of the images are, you know, a bit smaller, so you can use them in so many more ways. tend to hold my blade up a little too high and I'll get a tear from time to time. I think I need to change this blade as well. Let's do a couple passes to make sure I get a nice straight cut all the way through. So I'll tell you, this, I mean, I realize it's only the 5th, don't get me wrong, but I swear, I think I just blinked and it was Thanksgiving. You know, it's just, time is just not on our side anymore, it seems. It just blows by so quickly. I tell you guys, cherish every day. Talk to people, reach out, have a conversation, a little phone call with somebody that you haven't spoken to. You just don't know what that might do for somebody. I was having a conversation with a friend recently, and we got on that topic, you know, and she said to me, we talk all the time, but she says, you don't know how much I appreciate our calls and our talks. It was me, and she said there was another lady that she speaks to pretty regularly, and she said it just means so much, and it just touched me so deeply. And you know, I just brightened her day. And we ended up staying on the phone for, gosh, a good half hour maybe, just laughing and giggling and reminiscing and catching up on our day-to-day lives and, you know, that kind of thing. And it was just, it was wonderful. So reach out to somebody today, guys. Call them, pick up the phone, just say, I was thinking about you, you know. Hi, how are you? Hope you're well. This time of year, people get so caught up in our busyness. We tend to let things slip sometimes, so we have to be reminded, you know, and it's okay. It's okay, we're human. But depression is a real thing, and if we can do our small part in any way and just, you know, let somebody know that they're valued and they're appreciated and they're thought of, it's a great thing. Okay? All right, so that's my spiel for the day. It was just on my mind, so I thought I would share it with you guys. Speaking of greeting cards, you know, and I don't know who or what the population is that still sends out greeting cards, but I still do. And I wish it would be more of a thing these days. I think people are getting away from that. It's not as popular as it used to be with the electronic era that we live in. But greeting cards are wonderful. Okay, got that cut out, guys. Sorry, took so long. Now let's see which one looks best. I think the bigger one looks better, but I don't know that I have room in my journal for it. I was thinking about putting it right back here. Oh, it'll fit. Right back here on this back page. Let's take a look at this one. I think this one has a little more red. It'll stand out a little bit more. Yeah, I think that does. Okay, so we'll use that one. And now let's just position it and figure out how much we're gonna have to cut away. on this picture. Do we go this way? Do we get the dogs in there and come this way? Yeah, I think we're gonna do that way and get this little house back here. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna ink it up first a little bit, just to take away the white edges. And all I really need to do is the inner inking. We can do the outer edge when we get it secured. Try and do this without tearing it. So is everybody getting their shopping done? Is everybody done? I'm one of those that still shopping on the 23rd. I usually get it done by then. I'm not out on Christmas Eve, but yeah, I'm and I wouldn't say I'm a procrastinator. I'm a planner and a thought processor, and I try to get thoughtful gifts, but I spend so much time thinking about it, it puts me behind every single year. So I'm just like, oh, I forget that last person, or you know, I'm like, oh, I got to get this right gift, and yeah, I'm always out there at the last minute. And I tell myself every year I'm gonna start sooner, and I'm gonna start earlier, and I'm gonna start earlier. But there's always one or two gifts that I just have a hard time picking for someone. And it has me out there at the last couple days. But it makes me feel good because I've heard numerous times in my lifetime that I give really thoughtful and appreciative gifts, you know, and I think it's meant when it's said to me. You know, they say, oh, you know me so well, or, you know, oh, this is so thoughtful. I wouldn't have thought to get this for myself, and, you know, things like that. So I really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. I guess it doesn't matter the direction. Okay, guys, down we go. And this is just going to get trimmed up and going to be made into a nice large pocket. So let's trim that up, clean those edges up. Just trying to be really precise. Get a nice straight cut. All right. And I don't even think that it clashes or anything. I think it complements the image quite nicely. And we've got ourselves an instant pocket, nice and sturdy. So I hope you're saving. I hope everybody saves those. I'm sure you do. Saves your greeting cards so they can be upcycled and repurposed and appreciated and valued in another way. So I'm going to put that down right there. Isn't that nice? Okay, and I'm going to try my art glitter glue on this. I don't have any Fabri-Tac. I don't know what got there, a little piece of glue booger. At least it's on the back. Okay, down we go. And I'm going to make sure that's down really well. I'm going to glue at least about half an inch in, just to really give that some good adhesion. Because I realize I'm not using the best glue probably for this make since it's going down on fabric. But I think art glitter glue holds up very well. It does the job. I haven't had any problems yet, but one day I will be able to invest in some Fabri-Tac or whatever that glue is called. Okay, try and get that straight. And we're going to put that right down. Isn't that just lovely? I mean, just so simple, but just a highly elevated look. Trim off those couple little scraggly bits here. Okay, and we really don't need to do anything to that, but let me look through these little ephemera bits and see. And I had this, and I thought I'd make a nice big journal card that should fit. Yep. And it's just a piece of scrap cardboard from a package. So I'm going to slide that in there for now so I know that that's the one I want to use. And then I just have all these little bits from this kit here. Let's see. That looks nice. Or that could be on the tab pull right there. Let's see what else I've got. I like that one. It says December 25th, a happy Christmas. This one says happy holidays. It's nice also. I backed this one on something, I don't know what. I think I'm going to use this one. I think I like that. Do I want to bring in a little piece of trim? Let's see. I really don't think it needs it, do you? I think I will though. I'm just going to put it right at the edge there. So you may have some ideas. This may have inspired you to different ways to use your greeting cards. These are just a few. Very easy. Little ink. Yep. And try to find the middle. Center that best I can. Down we go. I have somewhere, move my coffee cup out of the way, a bling here. Maybe we could bring in a little bling. I don't know. What do you think? Let's slide this over just a bit. Maybe 2 flat back pearls at least on the, yeah, let's do that. Okay. Anything else? Just trying to see how that would look if I put little rhinestones in those little circular spaces, but I think we'll skip that. we want one on the wreath, in the middle of the wreath. Yes. Yes, we do. I can pick that up. Yes, I like that. Okay. Well, that's going to do it, guys. Simple, 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 easy, easy, easy make. Using recycled, upcycled, you cherished greeting cards. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. And here we go. We just used a piece of the digital. We made a frame around the greeting card and just kept it really, really light and easy. And let this greeting card be the beauty. Okay, so we've got a nice large pocket right there. Okay, and then if I go back somewhere here, so that's what first way. Second way is using it again as another pocket, but we got this one as a side tuck pocket here. And we're using an element greeting card as the pocket and then as the journal card as well on this one. So that's second way. Third way is a belly band. And there's this one. I'm just putting the card down and using it as a belly band right there. Okay, so that's the third way. And then the last one is as a pocket again and a flip using the matching envelope. And then just lightly decorating it however you want to. And we've got our flip element, we've got a back pocket here, and then a pocket with the envelope there. Okay, so 4 different ways that you can use your greeting cards, guys, and there's so many more. You can fussy cut the images out and use them directly on your images, use them as clusters and little, little added elements for decoration. There's just a lot of ways that you can do it, guys. Isn't that nice? So I think I'm about ready to get this signature sewn in, so I might do that before the next video, because we're almost done with this, guys. Okay, so that is my make for today, guys. Pull out those greeting cards and use them up. Okay, so I hope you liked what you saw today. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration. And as always, guys, thank you so very much for spending some time with me. I'll see you on the next day. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless.